Yeah. Around 2005, I went to take a massage training course. And in that course, there was this moment that had happened with the group. And she wanted all of us to walk around the inside of a circle and look at a person in the eye for like 30 seconds and then move to the next person. And she didn't explain what we were doing. We're just doing that. And then I realized that I was seeing these images in my mind. With each person, it was this different image that would come in. And when it was all done and we're all sitting around in the circle to discuss the events, she just looked straight at me and she said, "Cindy, what did you see?" And I was the first person out of all of it. And in that moment, I realized, oh my God, I was seeing stuff, something different for every person. And I just kind of like panicked and I said, "Nothing. Nope. Got nothing for you." And then it sparked a curiosity. And then just even in that massage school, I took on a roommate from my class, and she had all these crystals in this like lunch pail, and she's like, "This is my life force, my Bible." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I got introduced to crystals in that way. And then I really got to see that there was an intuitive element inside of me when I was doing massages with people. It's like I knew where to push and I knew where to hold. And it was like a slow awakening, but I definitely knew there was something more than just muscles and tissues with what I was doing.
I have a question about this because I'm curious also, what was the mindset of you, let's say, about all of these things before, let's say, you went into that experience? What were the, I don't know, regular thoughts about this, seeing things and feeling things in general?
I was fascinated with psychics, totally fascinated with psychic stuff. And that's the only language that I had at the time, was just like, go see a psychic. And it's really exciting that way. And it was in amongst that time, it was 2000. It was definitely 2000. And I had gotten a psychic reading that was the worst reading I had ever gotten. And I was just like, that lady is so full of shit. Like, it's just like, whatever. I just wasted money I didn't have. And then boom, like I tell you, like 4 months later, everything she said happened. And I was like, holy crap, she was so on point. And my ego, my agenda was telling me that she was so far out to left field. And when it all took place, I was like, okay, that's really freaking cool. And it stayed with me. And so I was really open to like, not really open, just like open enough to see through some of the illusions that I had. I was curious. My mindset was curious. My lifestyle was very much closed off. And the partner I was at the time, he was super, super close to it, but he was just, open enough saying, yeah, if you want to go do that, go do that. But I was very much alone on that journey of it. And there was something more that was pulling me to step out of the routine that I had been in. And that's when I went to massage school. When I went to massage school, it's like I closed a lot of doors of the old, and I started opening up new doors. And that's when that whole intuitive stuff that really came to the forefront. Is like, you need to look at this and trust in this some more than I was before that. So that's where it all started. Where it's led is like, that's a journey in itself. So
I was gonna say, and next thing you know, you're a cosmic mom.
yeah, who knew?
That's so awesome. I like what you said there about the curiosity, because I feel like that's such a huge component of spirituality, and where, like, maybe as a group we see it a little differently, with the curiosity and the lightness being such a part of it, rather than the whole shadow work and like always being in the depths and the darkness of everything. Like, there's a place for that, but it's not all the time. There's so much to do with laughter. So curiosity, that leads to questions. So I know about you, you kind of are someone that asks the best questions. Do you have a question that you're asking right now of the universe?
Yeah, I do. And it formulated out of different pieces that I got from the books that I'm reading. And it's like one word here, and then it just another word comes in, and it seems like the more I start questioning the universe, it's like, okay, what does this mean? And how can I go deeper with the question? My current question, you really want to know?
Yeah.
Is how do I? You're like, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
How do I become like freedom from enslavement? Is like, because I started to see when I came across the word enslavement, I saw how my thoughts, my old beliefs of the past, my money situation, my work, or, you know, who my family hold me in viewpoint. I'm like enslaved by this sort of belief systems that I carry around. And I started opening up. I say, okay, well, how do I become free from that? Like to be free of enslavement in so many ways. And I saw all the ways that I can be enslaved just by thought. But it's not as scary as, like, it's really not that scary. It's actually really exciting to me. I'm like excited for that. I'm so on board with being free. Like free and freedom is a really strong word for me. I really like that one. Yeah. Enslavement from the past. That's another one. Like, yeah.